Good morning, Dennis. Sorry about the late jump on this morning. Just had some technical difficulties and difficulties getting up, I'm not going to lie. So this morning we're going to talk about healthy eating habits and what choices to make when you're eating out. The reason why this is so important to me is because you don't want to lock yourself away in a cave when you're on a diet or when you're trying to get to the body of your dreams or whatever it may be, because life is dynamic and, you want to go out and socialize and be social with your friends, catch up with family, colleagues, whatever it may be. So today's topic is what choices to make or how to prep yourself for when you're about to eat out, or even a dynamic change. You may have dropped your lunch by accident or dropped your dinner, whatever it may be, and you need to think on your feet. So obviously with a planned social event, I tend to cut back a little bit on breakfast and on lunch and on my snacks throughout the day. So first of all, I'll have a look if I know where I'm going. If it's a burger joint or a pizza joint or a restaurant, whatever it may be, I'll have a look at the menu just so I get a bit of an idea, not from a calorie perspective, but a bit of an idea of what options I have available to me. Are there more carby options for like pizzas or is it more of a healthy option? Is it going to be a salad bar, or is it, what type of food do they serve there, and what a category, macronutrient category, does it fall under? So basically what I'll do is I'll have a look at the menu. If I find something that I quite like, I'll plan my day. I'll say, okay, look, I'll cut back on breakfast a bit. I might cut back on the carbs by about 10 to 15%. I might cut back on my carbs at lunchtime, but I'll cut back a little bit, just enough, just so I'm A, not feeling bad about eating whatever it is I want to eat, and B, actually just enjoying hanging out, because again, at the end of the day, that's life, right? So you're not going to be dieting. The restaurant's not going to have a scale ready for you. They're not going to give you the macros of the foods that they put. They're not going to tell you how much salts or sugars or whatever it is that they make the foods with. So that's probably the first step that I'll do. The second step is I'll obviously use a little bit of common sense and logic. If I'm going out and I'm just there to socialize and we're all having dinner, I'm going to try and make the best. If I've trained that day, it's really not that important for me. I can choose whatever I want, but it's very important not to overindulge. And what I mean by that is, if I haven't cut back on my carbs, or if I haven't cut back on my calories for breakfast, and I haven't cut back on calories for lunch, then if my expectation is when I get to dinner, if I'm going to have a pizza to myself, I'm going to have some dessert, and I'm also going to have some cocktails or some beers or whatever it may be, then that's really unrealistic me to expect that the next morning there's not going to be any changes. There's going to be actual changes where you may have gained a little bit of weight because you did indulge, but more importantly, don't feel bad about it. Like unless you're specifically deadline driven and in a rush to get to this to get to the body of your dreams, or to lose weight, or to lose that extra 200 grams, whatever it may be, don't worry about it, because you do have the plan, you do have the tools to get back on track. I wouldn't even call it deviating, to be honest with you. It's more of a case of we're humans, and we're going to do, yes, you want to be comfortable, and yes, you want to hang out with your friends and family and whatnot. So don't feel bad about it. Go, even if you want to overindulge, it's completely normal. Like it's what we do as humans. My only advice I can give you is have a look at the menu, see if there's something that you like, and just use common sense, or reach out and say, hey Dan, planning on going to a seafood place, and I'm planning on eating this on the menu. What category does that fall under? And I'll be able to tell you quite simply if it's protein, carbs, or fats. If I'm not available via phone or whatever it may be, then feel free to just reach out, comment on the group. Most of the time, other people would have either asked me about it or may know the answer and will comment back. So it's just a quick one this morning, guys, just to make sure. I know it's the weekend coming up, so if you were thinking about going out for dinner and you put that plan on hold, you know what, feel free to go out. Obviously, sticking to the plan and being as close to your calorie requirements as possible is key to success. But a day of deviation for your self-happiness and to just reset your emotion and reset the way you feel, because it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle at the end of the day. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I hope the content's been great. Sorry about the background noise. I thought I'd just change it up a little bit, just change the scenery. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. Stay safe, stick to the plan, and I'll catch you guys on Wednesday for Ask Dan. See ya.